Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel English from Scratch. Today we are diving into 10 everyday English idioms that will make your speech sound natural and fluent. I'll explain exactly what each one means, give you examples, and tell you when to use it. Let's get started. Idiom number 1. Call it a day. It means to stop working or doing something for the rest of the day. You will hear this in workplaces, schools, or even at home when someone feels they have done enough and it's time to stop. It doesn't mean that the work is finished forever, just for today. Let's take an example. We've been cleaning the house for hours. Let's call it a day and relax. Another example, the meeting went well and we have achieved our goals. Time to call it a day. So don't forget, call it a day means to stop working and rest. Idiom number 2, up in the air. It means something is unsettled. People use this idiom when plans, schedules, or decisions haven't been finalized. You'll hear it in conversations about holidays, events, or future plans, especially when things are still being figured out. For example, our trip to Italy is still up in the air because we are waiting for vacation approval. Example number 2. Whether we will move to a new house is up in the air. We haven't made a decision yet. So don't forget, up in the air means something is uncertain or still unsettled. Idiom number 3, go the extra mile. It means to do more than what is expected. It is common in work, school, or customer service. It shows someone who puts extra effort. They didn't just do the basic task. They did something extra to help or to impress. For example, she really went the extra mile and brought snacks for everyone during the group project. Example number 2. Our hotel went the extra mile by upgrading us for free. So don't forget, go the extra mile means to do more than what is expected. Idiom number 4, hit the sack. This idiom means to go to bed or to go to sleep. This idiom is very informal and friendly, so people use it at home with friends or in casual conversations to indicate that they will sleep. Let's take an example. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna hit the sack early tonight. Another example. After studying all night, he finally hit the sack around 3 a.m. So don't forget, hit the sack means to sleep. Number 5, burn the midnight oil. This idiom means to stay up very late working or studying. This idiom is popular among students, freelancers, or anyone preparing for deadlines. If you are sacrificing sleep to work, you are burning the midnight oil. Let's take an example. She burned the midnight oil preparing for her English exam. Another example, he has been burning the midnight oil trying to launch his new business. So don't forget, burn the midnight oil means to stay up very late. Idiom number 6, let someone off the hook. This means to release someone from a duty or a punishment. Parents, teachers, and bosses often use this. It means someone was supposed to be in trouble or responsible for something, but they were forgiven or excused. Let's take an example. I forgot to clean my room, but mom let me off the hook because I wasn't feeling well. Another example, John was supposed to give the presentation, but his manager let him off the hook after he got sick. Don't forget, let someone off the hook means to release someone from a duty. Idiom number 7, throw in the towel. This idiom means to give up or stop trying. It is common in sports, business, or personal efforts. It shows someone tried hard, but things came too difficult, so they decided to quit. Let's take an example. I tried learning to play guitar for months, but I threw in the towel. Let's take another example. After multiple failed launches, the company threw in the towel. So don't forget, to throw in the towel means to surrender. Idiom number 8, back to the drawing board. It means to start over after a failure or a mistake. We use it when a plan didn't work and a new one is needed. This is common in work, design, business, or problem-solving settings. Let's take an example. Our product didn't pass testing, so it's back to the drawing board. Another example, our idea got rejected by the boss. Back to the drawing board. So don't forget, back to the drawing board means to start over. Idiom number 9, in a nutshell. This idiom means to explain something briefly or summarize the main point. It's perfect when you want to give someone a quick summary instead of a long explanation. You will hear it in conversations, emails, or presentations. Let's take an example. In a nutshell, we are moving because we need more space. Example number 2. In a nutshell, the app is too expensive and not user-friendly. So don't forget, in a nutshell means to summarize something. Idiom number 10, get the hang of it. It means to learn how to do something after some practice. It's common when you learn a new skill, tool, or habit. At first, things feel confusing, but after a few tries, you get used to it. Let's take an example. At first, I couldn't figure out how to use the app, but now I've got the hang of it. Example number 2. He struggled with driving, but after a few lessons, he got the hang of it. Let's recap now. Call it a day. Up in the air. Go the extra mile. Hit the sack. Burn the midnight oil. Let someone off the hook. Throw in the towel. Back to the drawing board. In a nutshell. Get the hang of it. These idioms aren't just for textbooks. They are used every single day by native speakers. Try to remember a few and use them in your next conversation. Which one was your favorite? Comment below. And if you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone learning English too. See you next time.